Beautiful day, and it's bagel time. Nice plain bagel.
Oh, hey Brendan, when's the mustache coming?
Hey, fuck you, buddy. Listen up. Okay, I saw all the comments. You don't like the mustache. You don't like the fucking Reeboks, right? Oh, you got all the answers. You know what the fuck my life is like.
We gotta chill with that Caucasian shit, boy.
Oh, okay, Mr. Rapper Man. Now you got all the answers. Why don't you all go fuck yourself? Listen, pal.
Hey,
you know how
man.
short they made me look on sneaker shopping? I'll tell you one thing. You're not God, or my father, or my boss.
Dad you.
Okay, man?
I'm dad,
You
though,
don't
bro.
know what...
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army watching across the globe. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Trinidad James.
We have a guest with us here. If you could introduce yourself to the people.
My name's Adam Gage. Everybody knows me as Soley Ghost.
Adam, have you put your real name out there like that? I was just expecting Soley Ghost. I didn't know we were gonna blow the cover.
I have. I mean, since I did the interview.
What's that?
The
I never heard it. That's a different site?
The level up is real, man. My man going by his name. He don't gotta be a ghost anymore. My man got businesses.
All right. We're gonna talk about your history in the resale game and the sneaker game, all that. But
Sure.
First up, we're gonna talk about the sneakers everyone's wearing. Welty, if you could, please.
Yeah, I got these N Clothing X Adidas Terex. They actually change colors with
Okay.
heat. Also, before we get on, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Hannon for last week for the Londons.
Okay.
Forgot to.
You gotta secure the bag.
Okay.
Secure the
Taking care
bag.
of some obligation.
I got the Cause 4s, the black pair. I got them on sneaker shopping. You know, now we sneaker shopping alum or whatever. Shout out to our boy Joe LaPuma. Shout out to Stadium Goods. Shout out to Cause. You know, slight flex, nothing, just cute.
I got on the Off-White Euro release Jordan 1s.
Yo.
It's actually a funny story. We was like 4 o'clock in the morning in Pittsburgh.
Is that a Drake song?
No.
Okay.
Okay. I was with John Geiger and he was like, hey, you know, what are you gonna wear? And I was like, yo, that's the only one that I'm missing. So he hit up Josh and Matt from StockX and he told them like, yo, my boy wants the shoes. Literally 2 days later, they were sent to me. So
Okay.
shout out to StockX for my shoes. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
What up, Josh?
What's up, Josh?
You
Matt?
know what I'm doing?
Matt.
Reebok thing, real quick. Aztec, a shoe.
Buck boy.
A shoe we have a funny history with. Shout out to Melly. And by the way, big up Leo for sending over the package. You know, I appreciate everybody hassling Reebok on my behalf to give me the bag. But Leo has recognized and always does. Gentlemen, let's talk sneaker news. The first thing, and I think kind of the biggest thing in the last week, was this Forbes article on where Kanye West's Yeezy business is going. They're saying he's projected to do 1.5 billion in 2019. Did anybody see this coming?
I can't see those numbers, but I mean, they're saying it.
How's Yeezy doing at your stores now?
Honestly, the newer Yeezys, you really can't sell for too much over retail, but the 350s always hold their value.
Yeah.
So the 700s are kind of duds.
Like, what percentage of your business would you say that Yeezy is at this point?
I'd probably say 30 to 40%.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's pretty solid.
I mean, women, kids, and men all like it. So when it comes to chicks that come in, that's all they buy. Chicks don't buy the Jordans anymore.
Really?
Not at all.
Originally, when he first started the rants,
Yeah.
it was about being able to really spread the product.
When he first came to it.
When you know what I'm saying, really be able to spread the product. And in reality, you know, hype is amazing. When I was young,
Young
hype
dad.
is the shit.
Dad.
You know, young dad, hype is the shit. But blue hat dad, or whatever, you realize is like, bro, you want everybody to get the shoe.
Yeah.
You want kids, moms. Like when I walk and travel and go everywhere that I travel, and I see people just wear Yeezys
Everywhere.
like it's
Everywhere.
you know, it's just human.
You know
it
what
ain't
I
about
wish?
the hype no more. And I love that.
I wish there were more silhouettes though. You know, you saw that crazy photo of Kanye circled by a
why don't
ton
we
of
get all of
Yeezys
those?
and you know different prototypes
Guys,
and stuff.
a little fucking patience.
I agree.
Come on, we've been doing the 350 so much.
The basketball
So
shoe.
what? Nike do Air Force Ones for 20 years, my nigga. What do you mean?
But I feel like with the Yeezys, they're actually almost putting them out coinciding with like the Jordan releases that much.
Right.
Yes,
But it's
that's
not
true.
as many silhouettes.
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
So
yeah.
No,
of course.
it's no. Now to play devil's advocate, I will agree with you and say it's a little slimy, because we have this
Slime
problem.
season?
Slimy from the from the standpoint of, bruh, make a new colorway or make a new, give us more
Cobalt?
silhouette.
Yeah,
I
like the
feel
mud
you.
marks look like butters.
Yeah,
just
it's
a
like
little bit
stop
different.
doing the same
It's
color. You ain't not. Well, you're not gonna get me, but I get that.
Welty is a certified Adidas employee. Are you happy to see the business booming? No Ben Kicks.
No,
Come on the show.
it's good to see. I mean, even if the stuff's not for me, you know, seeing seeing the brand have something that can finally like, you know, transcend the gap, because sometimes it feels
Someone other than you.
But do you ever think it'll be Michael Jordan?
It's tough because you're comparing, you know, a rapper / designer / whatever to a basketball player, and obviously the game has shifted and transitioned from there on. But I think that Kanye's working with the right people to make, you know, really great shoes.
Yeah, Steven Smith.
Yeah, shout out. Come on the show. Finally, let's talk about it. But
one interesting thing too is that he's already caught up with Michael Jordan in some ways. According to the Forbes article, the percentage he's getting of the wholesale is 15% versus Jordan doing 5%. So it's kind of funny because there was a quote from Kanye a while back where he said, "I'm making more money than Michael Jordan off shoes," and it was kind of a vague one. But I guess if you look at it in terms of percent,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's
Allegedly.
different. Like, this is the different stage in our life. This is the level up stage of your life.
yeah, this is the blue hat stage.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas, like,
Put
bro,
on
I'm
that hat and never
not
look back.
chasing hype. You're not necessarily chasing the bag. You're just putting in the right
No,
investments.
I am.
Oh, I'm just talking in
I
general.
I'm chasing the bag too.
We all chasing the bag. All right,
I'm just
moving
saying.
forward, guys.
I'm just saying.
Versace and Concepts. So shout out to my boy Soley. He's the designer now at Versace.
Can you get him on the show?
I mean, do you want him on the show?
Yeah.
Soley, well, let's play basketball and then come on the show. Oh, let's hoop. Let's get some tea or some bougie like you like to drink, motherfucker. They're doing a new Versace with Concept.
Yeah.
Khaled premiered these or previewed these first. Of course, Khaled is, you know. Khaled, you cap! The person that debuts things.
Makes sense.
Ghost, how do you feel?
But more importantly, it's inspired by J-Lo's 2000 dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grammys.
Yeah, where that supposedly like,
A Versace dress.
yes, which it supposedly like broke Google or became like the most Googled.
But you know what that dress originated with, right?
What?
That was when the shooting happened. And she wore that dress
Oh, yeah?
to take away from the whole thing that was going on with the Puffy shooting.
With the
Really?
Shine situation?
With the Shine situation.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what they said, that she wore that dress to get people's mind off of it so people would be talking about the dress and not actually what's going on.
That's great
Lots of
marketing.
conspiracies, man.
Yeah.
We need
That's great
concepts. We
marketing.
need
I'm telling you the
concepts to
truth.
do a
That's great
shoe
marketing.
based on
That's
Puffy
incredible
shooting up the
marketing.
club or something.
When Welty gets
You know the
Welty,
story
I
how he
love
got
that.
off and all that stuff?
No.
You gotta watch it. You gotta
All right.
YouTube it one day and watch
All
it.
right.
It's wild.
Ghost, are you into the Versace stuff?
Not really.
No.
No, it's not my thing.
Going on to stuff that you may actually be into though. There's supposed to be another Union Jordan collab. They want it to be the
Shout
Jordan
out Chris
4.
Gibbs and Beth.
Come on the show.
They did some
Vegan.
apparel recently and all that
They
sort
have
of
the
stuff.
thing that's releasing with, I think it's
Nordstrom.
Nordstrom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nordstrom.
Yes,
Bunch
they
of
have another
apparel.
pop-up situation.
Are we happy to see more Union Jordan collabs coming out?
I am.
I think it's dope.
I think Union always
I
does
think
it
that
right.
one was fire.
Yeah. Kind of weird actually at this point that Union hasn't had more Nike. Like the fact that the first time Union did a Jordan shoe was that one. Like Union should have had a shoe a long time ago, right? Like I know they did like
I
the
feel
Air Force
that.
Well,
180s.
it's weird too because you have like Union and you know they're such like deep in like the sneaker like history and legacy and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Union itself really isn't a sneaker store. You know, like
Fair. A lot of people kind of know you from the stores you have from the reselling game. But before that, like how did you first get into sneakers?
I've been doing this for like 20 years. That's a lot of misconception that people have about me where it's just like, I'm not one of those people that's new to any of this.
Goat talk.
Yeah, so basically back in like maybe like 98, 99 when I was a junior and senior in high school, I went to an all boys high school. I played soccer or whatever and we went at it. We had competitions. It was
Sorry,
like,
when he
okay.
says soccer, that's football, Welty. Just so
Yeah.
you know, just the translation.
I actually got a scholarship to play soccer at Duke University. And then
Crazy.
for a while I held every record for high school for New York State. Like most goals in the season, all these different things.
He's gonna go do his research on that.
Now you should definitely do your research. It's the truth. 2007, I was doing do you guys remember the International Sneaker Battle? The Funk Flex show?
yeah.
So I won that in Connecticut.
That doesn't sound very international. Connecticut.
I
No,
agree,
that-
I agree with that. I'm just saying what it was called.
that was the name
I'm
of
not
it.
saying it was international. I'm saying
You see,
what it
now I
was
thought
called.
Master Flex will come up here and press your
Hey,
ass.
come.
All right.
Folks, I'm ready.
Probably right after that, it just got to the point where a lot of people were asking me for shoes. I would be delivering shoes in my trunk, and you know, I had access to get 2, 3, 4 pairs. I would sell them on the side. So my original sneaker thing came from passion.
It's something that a lot of people know you for on the internet though.
Sure.
Someone that you called out who sat in that seat
Okay.
before was one Jim Jones.
Okay.
So he had a fake pair of.
Correct.
We all agree they were fake, right?
They were 100% fake.
Jim Jones wouldn't admit it when he was here, but
No,
it's
they're
Jordan
100%
11s.
fake.
And what was the verdict?
I never got a verdict.
They look kind of fake, right? Though the guy Soley Ghost, he had him in the video with the response.
I was hurt the fact that people were saying my shit was fake, and I don't really understand fake.
Were, still are, and always will be fake.
Correct. And no shade to Jim. You know what I'm saying? Jim's a good guy.
Did he try to impress you over it?
Okay, so do you guys actually know like the whole situation or no? This is just... I was home in bed sleeping, right? And this guy from Sneaker Watch, who I was cool with, hit me up on FaceTime. And I just thought it was weird because it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, why is this person calling me? So he put me on FaceTime and he started showing me the shoe. And I was like, what size is it? I think he said size 10 or 10 and a half, which they don't obviously
Like
know.
halves.
Correct. It's either you have a sample size 9 or you have Ray size. That's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was like, it's fake. And then all of a sudden I hear Jim in the background like, nah, that's that Frank Lucas connect, that's this. And he started going off. But I'm in my pajamas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not thinking like, okay, I'm getting set up right now for this. Like, it wasn't, hey, listen, I'm at the studio with Jim Jones. I'm this, I'm that.
Right.
I didn't know it was gonna make media takeout. I didn't know it was gonna do all that. It was like sneaker expert, this and that. I just felt bad that he lost the money. I didn't think it was gonna go that far.
You yourself were caught in a similar situation.
Correct, I was.
There was a pair of notorious fakes, Air Jordan 8s.
Correct, Cookie Monster 8s.
The Cookie Monster Jordan 8s.
Yep.
I think you had them on.
Listen, I told you all, nothing's
We
off.
want to talk about it.
Yep, let's go.
Was it at SneakerCon? Is that right?
It was.
What year is this?
4 or 5 years ago now, 4 years
So
ago.
where did you get the shoes? Is my
Okay,
first question.
so obviously...
That DEA face is so good.
Yeah,
I love it.
serious,
I
man,
love it.
serious.
Put the
Bag
glasses
pop.
on.
So I'm not
You
gonna
do
put-
it.
I'm not gonna put the
Time.
person-
I'll put the glasses on?
Put the glasses on, please. I love the energy you're giving off. Incredible.
He's such a fan. Now we get sponsored by a fucking cop glasses company.
When the DEA starts sponsoring FSR,
All right. Now again, where did you get the fake shoes from?
Okay, so the person, I'm not gonna say the person I got them from, but I was...
Just say it. We'll bleep it out.
Just say it?
We'll bleep
This
it
guy-
out.
This kid who sells a lot of samples in California.
All right, we're not bleeping that out. Go
Okay,
on.
I don't care. Elijah, fuck you. You fucked me over anyway. But anyway,
I love that.
So
Fuck you, Elijah. Fuck you, Miss Guthrie.
I was buying a lot of samples. Obviously, you know, all
course.
that stuff that was going on with Nike and people were stealing the,
Yeah,
you know, the shoes
the
and
big
all
it was
that.
a big thing.
Big thing. At that point, I was getting a lot of LeBrons. I was getting a lot of Jordans.
You had a lot of stolen goods in your possession?
I did. Listen, every single collector that's in the sneaker game has those shoes. Any of those LeBron samples, like the Watch the Thrones and all of those shoes,
Right, the Vault,
the Statue
Green
of
Jones.
Liberties,
Crazy
Stolen.
shit.
They're all stolen.
Stolen
Listen,
goods.
let's just call a spade a spade.
Right,
They're all
right,
stolen. That's
right.
what
Don't
it
got
was.
time for the bullshit.
So at that point, I was buying a lot of shoes. I didn't know they were stolen until obviously the article and all that stuff came out. But the person that I was buying shoes from, he said, listen, I got this pair of shoes from you. I haven't, you know, showed anybody else. Do you want it? And I said, cool. And I literally got them the morning before SneakerCon on Saturday.
The Jordan 8s.
The Jordan 8s, yes.
Right.
I got
Like,
them before.
some fresh shoes.
Some
Like,
fresh shoes, yeah, I'm gonna put them on.
Yeah, boom.
So I really didn't look into it like that. And I've trusted this person.
Of course.
You know, and I made a mistake. Everybody gets got at some point. There's not one person in this world that hasn't got got in some sort of way.
What was the feeling that when you found out that like the shoes were fake?
At first I defended myself because I felt as if I was being attacked.
Corgi shoe was going hard.
Corgi's
PG
cool.
knows.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, the people that went hard on me,
Corey, I haven't heard that name in so long.
it doesn't bother me. I was wrong at the end of the day, and
Yeah.
I owned up to it. And
Yeah.
I said, listen, I got.
How much did you spend on the shoes?
I think I spent like $1,300 or $1,500 at that point. Like I said, I'm not embarrassed about it. It happens. It's life. I make jokes about it. I don't care. I just feel like people who now harp on that 5 or 6 years later, it's like either A, you have a vendetta against me, you're jealous, or whatever it may possibly be.
Pull up.
Pull up. Exactly.
Why does beef happen in the reselling game when it's like, bro, you don't even have these shoes. How we beefing?
I just think that a lot of people get into their emotions when it comes to this and put aside like the actual reality of the situation. Like, we're all in this to make money.
Yes.
I'm happy for everyone. When I'm winning, I don't care. I don't care what other people are doing. You know, Sean from round 2 or whatever.
Yeah, what is
What is
supposed
it?
So-
a friend of the show.
Oh,
A
yeah,
man who
friend
we-
now.
A man who we all respect.
Take your glasses off and say that.
He's a good guy. Listen, I've met him once. I went in and supported him at his Air Max event, okay? He was like, listen, thank you, I appreciate coming. I'm gonna send you a pair of shoes.
He never
Cool.
sent them.
Never sent them. So anyway.
beef with him now?
Yo,
No,
you
no, I don't
know-
beef with him. No,
Hey,
no, I
I
have no
knew
beef
he was about to say that.
I don't have beef with him.
I mean, Sean
neither.
doesn't like beef.
Me neither.
No.
There's something I want to ask you. So, someone who works in your industry was once telling me that he had beef with you, right? Because he thought that when you were like going hard on like Instagram, like 4 or 5 years ago,
Sure.
that you were wearing the shoes that people were consigning to you to post on Instagram?
Come on, bro.
No, I'm being honest with you. This is like a story I genuinely heard.
That's the.
Can you say that person's name?
Yeah, say it. Let's go.
At
Why
this
not?
point,
Put it
don't be
out.
no bitch now.
Put it out.
Say
Tony,
it.
shout out.
All right, shout out.
I don't even know who that is.
All right. All right.
I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
His name's Tony.
First and foremost, every shoe that I've ever posted, I personally owned. I'm
just telling you what the streets are saying,
yeah,
man.
no, of course.
Welty's in the streets?
Listen,
Don't shoot the messenger.
listen. I honestly have an issue with a lot of people who think that they buy shoes, they wear it one time and then sell it. Like that's just not my thing. If I have a shoe, I'm gonna wear it to the death of me,
Right,
keep
sure,
it,
sure.
and whatever it is. Like
You know what? I got to be honest. I've put some shoes on IG, not on my feet, but put them on IG with a nice little portrait photo, and then took them to Flight Club. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Let me ask you this question, man.
Sure.
Because I'm just still, I want to own a consignment shop. That was one of the reasons why I even got into music. But owning your own shop is not the easiest thing. You're on your second or third shop now? Third, right?
So we have the one
You
in
had the
Jersey.
OG, the first OG,
Correct.
RP the homie who passed away.
Correct. Now we're in Roosevelt Field
Yes.
in Long Island, and then Staten Island's gonna open probably either 10-1 or 10-15.
What's the fuck up at Clientele and the fuck up at Foot Locker? The difference.
It's just when something gets stolen, I take it personally because you're stealing from my pockets directly. When you're stealing from Foot Locker, you're stealing from corporate, and that doesn't hurt them. So that's like a big thing for me. So like if someone worked in my store and something got stolen and it's on their
Cut their
shift,
hand off.
I just take
It's
it
a little bit
personally
more
because
personally,
it's
right.
coming
Right.
Punching your chest really hard.
Right.
it's directly coming out of my pocket.
How do you feel like the resale game has changed since you've been in it?
I was one of Flight Club's biggest consigners. You could ask Jeff and all of those people. I used to do a lot of that stuff, just getting extra shoes and doing that. Now with New York, there's so many stores like Stadium, Flight
Yes.
Club, Soul Stage, Urban, Round 2. It's like, if you look at it as a pizza, they're all splitting up a piece of this pie.
Yes.
So I just feel like the game has blown up because so many people have seen money in it, and now
Trying to get a slice.
correct, and everyone's trying to get there.
Let me ask you
Trying to
this.
get my
You think-
piece.
But that's why I stay in
Do you
Jersey.
think that it's so big that it's like hurting the retailers, or not retailers, but you?
For me personally, I'm the biggest store in Jersey, so I stay out of the whole New York thing. And then why I did the Long Island thing is because I just wanted to put in a roadblock in between all the money that's in Long Island and then the city.
It's like some Soprano shit, man.
I mean, that's what it is. You know, I'm just saying I wanted to do it that way because
Do you think that StockX is its own pizza?
I have no
Like-
problem with StockX.
No, no,
StockX
no,
doesn't
no,
bother.
no, no.
StockX actually helps me when people come into, because I do buy, sell, trade. Most of my businesses I buy direct. Like I literally buy from the customers that come in. I don't
I'm talking
do,
shoes, not pizza. Just to
yeah, shoes. I don't do a lot of, I do consignment, but I don't do a lot of it. Consignment is only if we can't come to an agreement on a price.
Oh, okay.
So I buy it directly.
Yeah, I'd rather have. Okay.
That's not what Tony said, but
Yeah. I'm trying to, I just want to know who Tony is.
show
I'm
yourself.
sold out.
Oh my God, bro.
Sorry.
He's mad because they don't get money like we get money.
I'm sorry to derail.
I mean, that's
I'm
just
sorry.
the truth.
I'm sorry.
That's the truth. I mean, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's where it comes back to like the whole jealousy aspect.
I gotta ask this question, to StockX. Because StockX is our boys, and StockX was.
It's your boys. They flew you out. They didn't fly me out.
You're right. So StockX is my boys, and
Also, I heard StockX may be working on a knockoff full-size run, so StockX is definitely not my boys. But go on.
is StockX helping or hurting more the resale game overall? Because you have a different perspective of the consignment game because everybody ain't on the same level in consignment. No offense. So that's why I'm asking you when it comes to StockX, how does StockX feel for you? For some people, they hate it. It's the worst. It's fucking up the business. They're about to go out of business, blah, blah, blah. For you though, you're opening up new stores. So is it helping, hurting, or you don't even care?
I don't even care. StockX doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, the only thing I don't like is the undercutting of what people do. So if someone's willing to make $65, you have someone right next to you who's willing to make $63.
Oh, that shit is a waste
and
of
62.
time. Oh my
But you
God.
get what I'm saying though,
You get
right?
the email again and
correct,
again.
correct. So it's like, it's just, that's the whole aspect of it's for weird.
Free market
value.
But from a consumer standpoint, I mean, you get some shoes. I buy shoes from StockX that I know I can sell in my store for more money.
Do you,
Literally.
So I want to ask you. So you have like stores and malls and
Correct. I would only do malls.
But do you think that that's kind of like killing the idea of sneaker culture, where people would like criticize? You know what I mean? Like the idea of like a sneaker boutique in a mall.
The main reason I went to a mall is obviously, one of my business partners was killed, right?
Yeah.
So I just, for safety purposes, the mall is a better situation for us. And
Respect
then
that.
the amount of traffic that you get into in a mall is different than just being somewhere in a strip somewhere. You're a destination spot at that point. We have people who come to our store in Menlo, and we've been there 5 years now, that say, hey, we didn't even know you were here. So you get other traffic from other stores, and I feel like we kind of reciprocate that, and people get traffic from us.
I feel like a big part of your hustle is getting shoes before they come out. You know, it's kind of how we met. But when you were getting stuff that was really hard to get before it came out, how did you first figure that out?
Being in the game and just knowing people.
Fell in your lap
and,
type shit.
Yeah, and just situations where it's like, you know, I'm good people. If you know me, I give you my word. If I tell you what it is, I always pride myself on being an honest, truthful person. So when you start to make those connections, your connections spread from, you know, Trinidad to Croatian style to people, and then when all these good people link up, it just happens to just fold out the right way.
We mentioned it earlier, but this stuff got really serious a few years ago when there were federal cases about, you know, people having stolen Nike property. You know, guys in Florida, guys in Beaverton, a whole ring of samples passing around.
Yeah, I mean, and one of the things that said New Jersey, and that was me.
Did the feds?
Did you get a call from the feds?
I honestly didn't get a call from the feds.
You were sweating bullets though?
I honestly wasn't, because the way I was going about it, I was getting it through somebody else. I never touched the product direct. Street game. Drug game, same thing, you know?
Did that person get?
In my honest opinion, I think that person snitched, but I would never say their name and I would never say nothing. But I think
Not even if we bleep it out?
Nope.
That's
just, listen, you.
So were you worried?
When the article started to come out and I saw New Jersey and I knew that was me, I was kind of
You
worried.
see Brendan Dunne like blogging about it on
I'm saying, I was kind of worried. I was, but at the same point, my whole argument would have just been, I had no idea.
For those who don't know, the background on this is people at Nike were making super rare sneakers and ordering up super rare sneakers and then kind of floating them out to other people.
They were saying they were for promo or for whatever else. They were ordering them up and then they were getting sold to people, and then those were getting into the hands of regular collectors.
Yeah, that was just crazy to me when we saw that there were actually like wiretaps around sneakers.
Yeah,
what do we?
I mean, but you're talking about
a lot of money.
I would, if I had to guess, I would probably say it was probably between a $500 to $1 million business a month.
Yeah, that's insane. Getting on to some lighter topics, we every week here on the show punish someone with the worst take for something they said egregious on the last episode, make them switch out their sneakers for something terrible. And it is Mr. Matthew J. Welty, as voted by the commenters on YouTube, for dancing on
Which
set.
wasn't even saying anything.
But the people,
Something I said.
the people
Was it for
decided.
the German
People
bass thing?
decided.
Yeah, for drum and bass.
I love that. That was so
You
good.
want to
That's
pull
the
out that
best
dance
loop.
again, or?
No.
I love that. I'll
Oh,
dance
so
with you
pass
next
these down
time.
to
Hit a little
Go.
two-step.
You have to wear these right now?
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Wow.
These
What is
actually
that?
kind of
Oh,
match
and
my extra
I don't
butter
think-
hoodie.
I don't think Kevin Garnett will be too happy with us.
Wow, this is Kevin Garnett shoe?
Oh,
He
man.
was hanging out with your boy 2J's the other day wearing these.
We got the
Yes.
we got the
No
whole hall
way.
of shame. Tell us in the comments who gets the worst
Wow.
take this week, and we will punish them next.
So, Ghost, as you know, we also do drip, flip, and skip on here. And,
Okay.
You know, drip being, look good on you, you know what I'm saying? Flip being, you like it, you know what I'm saying, but you wouldn't wear it, so you'll sell it, make some money.
Okay.
Take it to clientele.
Shoes on.
Or skip, we don't fuck with it at all.
Okay.
So the first shoe we're gonna talk about is the Virgil MCAs that I tried to buy for me
Okay.
this
These are all
morning.
I know, that's what I was just talking about in the green room.
Before we get into it, we should probably say that these shoes are all releasing at
Complex
in
Con.
Chicago, which will be there.
Yeah, right. First of all,
You could come
hey guys,
announcement mode.
announcement mode.
Don't break the table like Catch.
All right. We got Complex Con. We got Complex Con, guys. Come to Complex Con Chicago.
Shake my hand.
It's going to have a good time. It's going to be amazing people there. We're going to be there. Joe's going to be there. The whole Complex crew. Bring your ass to Complex Con.
Wait,
All right.
wait, before we get into it, I know we already went over this, but have you ever resold sneakers?
Have I ever resold sneakers? Is that a serious question? Of course I resold sneakers.
All right.
So,
Are you just as confused as I am? You have to be, right?
it's my man.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
All right, I just, like, is that it?
Drip, flip, or skip.
Drip.
Brendan.
This is a drip. I love the stuff that he's done, like partnering up with MoMA and now MCA. I mean, you know, if you wanted to flip them, that would certainly not be a bad choice either, because I think these are fetching.
So
pretty
what is
penny.
it, drip or flip?
It's a drip for me though, and these feel more special than the rest of the 10 stuff.
Welty, drip flip or skip, sir?
That's a flip.
He can't wait.
Cashing out.
StockX is dialing in his pocket right now. This is a drip. I wish I had these on right now. I would have had these on right now. You guys lucky that my man didn't have them. He's lucky. Moving forward, we got the Iris and Eric Emanuel Complex Con exclusive again. It's coming another color too.
Answer 5s. That's right.
I'm gonna start with you, Brendan. Drip flip or skip?
Boys. Big up, Leo. This is a good looking collab. Eric Emanuel actually got to change the Iverson logo a little bit, so his is infused there in a way.
I want to see these in person.
You may see me walking around the Complex Con floor with these on my feet.
Welty?
That's a skip.
It's a skip for me too. It's just not my style, but it's a dope shoe.
What's it called? I hope in these. This is a drip.
All right.
Backboard tandem. Moving forward, we got the Atmos Air Max pack that's coming out of Complex Con. I'm gonna start with you, Ghost. Drip flip or skip?
I'd flip.
Flip. Welty?
Ever since I saw Atmos reselling their own collaborations at Complex Con, it's kind of like rubbed me a bit of the wrong way, so it's a skip.
Can't get past Welty, guys, at Complex Con. He's literally on your ass with a, what are you doing? Brendan?
Are these flipping? Is it gonna be like that? Probably, right?
I would say so.
Okay, I want to skip these because I think that this looks like a Nike ID project from like 5 years ago.
Okay.
I'm definitely not wearing them. I guess I'm with you. Flip.
Oh, I mean, it's a drip for me. I mean, I feel
that's
you.
totally your
Yeah,
style.
like they made this for me. So, guys, it's very drip bias here with that. Moving forward, Complex Con again, the Converse Chinatown Market. These are really interesting. Actually, you got some Converse, don't you?
I think we have a pair sitting over here somewhere.
What you got over there for me, brother?
Chucks aren't for me, so it's just a skip.
Yeah.
There's no one Chucks in general. I think this is a China.
I'm not a Chuck person.
Yeah, it's a Chinatown Market. So you're supposed to be able, I think, if not mistaken, it
Shine the
changes
light-
when you
shine the
shine.
light. Yeah, you shine the light
Yeah,
on
it
it.
changes, if I'm not mistaken. So still seeing the person, drip flip or skip?
Skip. Just not my style.
Brendan?
That's a skip. I feel like Chinatown Market is doing so much right now. Every other week there's a new Chinatown Market color.
So is it you're
respect
skipping
Mike,
because of how much they're doing or
Yes.
because of the shoe?
because
It's like,
of how
oh, they
much
made a cool basketball, and then like it's.
big respect to Mike.
Well, I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's the living in LA for a little bit, but I like these. And Chinatown Market is dope. I mean, this is simple. The colors look better. I know I like colorful shit. Once again, these are for me. This is a drip for me.
All right.
Ghost, we also do outfits.
Okay.
Or just situations. Right here. I mean,
Listen, that was only half of the pairs that I got. I was told I couldn't
how
post the rest.
embarrassing of a more like
How many pairs did you get? How many pairs of Travis Scott ones did you get?
this in this particular time?
A lot.
So you cashed out?
I cashed out.
So Brendan, this picture drip flip or skip?
This is America, baby.
But you understand that this whole picture for me is I'm mocking like
It's a satire.
correct.
So
It's
this
not-
is you taking shots at Benjamin Kicks?
No, not Benjamin. He cool dude. Like I met him once. I personally don't know him like that. I'm just
Come on the show.
Ben, what's up?
I'm just laughing because this is like what people want to see.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
is what
Yeah.
Instagram
I'm
wants
messing
to-
with your
if-
soul
if-
right
If
now.
you know, yeah, correct.
Drip flip or skip?
Drip.
Brendan, what did you say this was, Brendan?
I
Again?
didn't say.
Drip flip or skip, Brendan?
That's a skip for me. Because like you said, it's
Don't explain, just say it's
No,
a skip,
cool,
motherfucker.
cool.
always explain.
It's a skip. It's a skip for me too. I was laughing all the way
Thank
to the
you.
bank doing this.
Oh, it's a drip because, shit, it's a drip. God damn it. Hell, I'm going to call it like it is. We should call it spades,
But
spades.
I also did it before people actually got their pairs.
Another photo.
Moving forward. The gang.
The gang.
after hours
ga-
with El Molino.
I'm there. You could catch me there probably twice a month.
They know this man. They know this man.
You ever eat there?
No, when are we going?
Whenever you want.
Whenever you
Best
want.
Italian food in the city.
I'm with it.
Literally.
El Molino, let's go. Welty, El Molino?
Yeah, sure.
Ben.
Let's do it.
I forgot I'm in the picture.
John
Geiger, Reaper.
Came on the
Reaper,
show.
Reaper, what's up? Geiger, what's up? FSR alumni, Geiger. Is it time to come back on the show? Oh no, what's up?
Gotta go drip on it.
Brendan?
It's a drip. Look at the boots. Look at the boots.
Thank
I'm
you.
trying to figure out what I got on my feet.
You stand by this drip?
Drip?
I mean, I do. I mean, that's just how I have to dress. I like personally, me, I'm more like a designer person, but you know, the Supreme stuff and Nasty, I'm obviously grew up on hip hop, so for me, that's.
All right.
I mean, it's a drip. I'm biased. It's the gang. It's the gang. Like the people in this picture right here.
Last time I had him at El Molino, he was passed out of the table like
I
this.
believe it.
Come on, man. The people in this
I think,
picture right here is
I think
crazy.
everybody on these couches has seen Trinidad
I
passed out
heard
on the
that,
table.
I heard that
at
may
one
or may
point.
not have happened at a StockX event where you're talking to Dan Gilbert.
Psh, I don't even know.
So you made
Hey,
it.
man, first of all, send my prayers to Dan Gilbert, man. He's sick right now. Shout out to Nick Gilbert, too, man. The whole family over there, everybody, man.
Gentlemen, before we get out of here, we want to breeze through the comment section and see what people have been saying about us online in the past week, which is always an insightful experience. I think we have the comments.
I want to
over
make sure
here.
y'all know. I said drip on our picture. I want to make sure the world knows that. Big drip.
Drip what you call it.
Nisako Matabula, y'all pick these names, man. Said, imagine catching a fade by a man wearing manyatis. I'm done. Whoa.
Oh, shit!
I'm not sure who that's in reference to.
You lucky I changed my life.
Timothy
You got
Mack.
the manyatis?
Did we get the manyatis in the mail?
I'm
yet?
waiting.
Timothy Mack says, I never owned a pair of
Hey, P,
Reebok.
where the manyatis at?
I never owned a pair of Reebok, but if Brendan gets that collab, I'm definitely copping it. I appreciate the support.
Big facts.
Addie says it would be nice if you got guests that have sneaker knowledge. What? Who have we had on here that doesn't have sneaker knowledge?
What kind of knowledge do you
Master
want?
Pete made his own fucking shoe.
Melly?
Steve Louise says, incredible handle. I'm dealing with the passing of my family member. I thank you guys so much for these episodes and having to rewind back every 2 minutes. Those 2 minutes are some time to take my mind off the pain and laugh. Thank you. Thank you, Steve Louise.
All right, Steve Louise.
Winners Club says you'll be at 200K subscribers in no time. I just hope you're ready for it because after that, you're going to blow up. I already blew up. You know what it is.
Bathroom. Amen.
We'll see you at Complex Con. Folks,
Chicago.
I am your co-host, Brendan Dunne.
I'm Matt Welty.
Trinidad James, baby.
Soley Ghost.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my...
Yo, better late than never, but it finally came. We got the plaque.
What's that silver shit?
100K subscribers.
That's cute.
This is amazing, dude.
You're hyped over 100,000 subscribers?
What do you mean?
That's nothing.
It's a big moment for the brand.
I could start my own channel and get 100,000 subscribers. You don't want a million?
I'm not trying to touch that shit till it's all gone.
Okay, you guys, we need more subscribers.
Subscribe to the show. I'm at to dress like Welty. Back to being the common folk. Nobody wants that.
It's not pretty.
I already lost my Gucci sock.
They're gonna fire me if we don't get more subscribers. That's actually true.
Subscribe to the show or they're gonna stop sending me Spezial.
Subscribe to the show so I can keep flexing on you niggas, man. You see these goddamn kicks on my feet? Y'all niggas don't want no smoke.
Just hit the button. I mean, God, how much more can we have?